Identifying and interpreting slope and y-intercept. So this first one says the equation C equals 1.5x plus 5 shows the total cost of a pizza with different toppings x. So I know my slope is always before the x, so the slope is 1.25. And what do you think the slope means in this problem? Well, since the x is the number of toppings, I would think that the 1.5 means that it's the cost per topping. So the y-intercept is the number by itself, and I know that the number by itself in the equation is this plus 5. So the y-intercept is plus 5. And the y-intercept in this case is the $5 I'm going to have to pay no matter what. No matter how many toppings I get, I'm still going to have to pay $5. And that would be because it's the base price of pizza with no toppings. All right, let's look at the next one. So Rich is a member of, that should say member, not a number. Rich is a member of a gym. He pays a monthly fee plus a per visit fee. The equation y equals 3x plus 10 represents the monthly amount Rich pays for his membership to the gym for x number of visits. So the slope is the number in front of the x, which would be the 3. So it says the x represents his number of visits. So the $3 must be the amount, the cost per visit. So when he takes a visit, it costs him $3. So then the y-intercept is the number by itself. And that would be the 10. And in this case, the 10 has to stand for the amount of the monthly charge. All right, let's look at the next one. It says Nan works as a commission sales rep. She makes a weekly salary plus a commission for each sale she makes. The table below shows how much Nan can make. So it says identify the slope. Well, I know slope is the change in y divided by change in x. So the change in y, it looks like it's going up $50 each time. And the change in y was going up $50 each time. The change in x was going up 1 each time. So the slope would be 50 over 1, which is 50. So $50 is the slope. So the meaning of that, it's the amount her salary changes per every sale that she makes. So salary per sale. So that would be the meaning would be she makes $50 for every one sale. So then let's look at the y-intercept. I know the y-intercept is when x is equal to 0. But in this case, my table doesn't have an x equal to 0, so I'm going to plug it in. So I know that going this way, I was going 1. So going backwards, I would be subtracting 1, right? So to get from 1 to 0, I had to subtract 1. So to get from 50 or from 250 over here, instead of adding 50, I would subtract 50. And so 250 minus 50 would give you 200 for in this box. So the y-intercept would be 200. So the 200 is before she makes any commissions. So the 200 must be her base salary. All right, so let's look at the last one. Tara pays a base fee for her long-distance phone service plus a per-minute charge. The graph below shows that what she would pay for her long-distance phone service for the first 60 minutes. So let's first find the slope. And I know slope is written as rise over run. So let's see, I can choose this point. That's not a very pretty point. Let's choose this point and this point. So I would rise, and it looks like my graph is going up by 2 on the y-axis. So this is up 2, and then it's over 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I know that these are going up by 10, so it's over 40. So I'm rising 2, and I'm running 40. And if I reduce that makes me rise 1 and run 2. So the slope would be 1 over 20. And let's talk about what that means. So it's the rise, the cost, per the amount of time. So for every $1, Tara gets 20 minutes. That's what the slope means in this case. The cost per the time that she gets. For every $1, she gets 20 minutes. So let's find the y-intercept. And the y-intercept is this point that I said I didn't want to use for my slope earlier. And it looks like it's at 5. So 5 would be the base cost no matter how many minutes she used. So she's going to have to pay that $5 no matter what.